Okay, in this video I want to talk about what are the basics to an analysis paper or an active analysis. And if you're going to analyze anything, again, it's going to be analysis of X. So, that could be a paper or a performance, again, or a movie or a thing, a person, a habit, a place. So there are a lot of things you can analyze. A topic, a question. But one thing that is always involved, and this goes back to the root of the word, is that you are cutting apart whatever it is you're analyzing. In your mind first, you're thinking about it in its parts, and as legitimately low as you can go in terms of parts level. How many individual parts are working here to make this whole? And what are these parts? Can I understand how they work together? What do they mean? So the questions you need to be asking is, how do these parts work together to make X? Why do they work together this way? So don't forget to ask the why once you begin to understand the relationships of the parts to each other as they form the whole. So you figure that out, and why does it do it this way? Why is this at play here? And then once you have that, you have some ways for you to think about meaning behind this. What does this all mean? Okay. Now this is important because a good analysis will always start with the obvious. It will lay forth the obvious. So it starts with the obvious. But it will seek to drop down into levels of complexity, and the more legitimate complexity you can uncover in the object you're analyzing, the better of an academic analysis it's going to be perceived to be. So what you really want to do is you want to start with the obvious. Don't overlook that. Don't spend a lot of time on it, but don't overlook it. But then you have to really move to layers of complexity. Okay. Now in my next video, I'm going to illustrate these in my next videos. But I want to put one more thing here. There are two types. I probably should have put this up here, but one is item analysis, and the other one is generic analysis. You could also call this type analysis. And here we're looking at a thing in itself, just one thing, one question, one topic, one issue, one phenomenon. Here we're looking at many examples of something, trying to determine what is the typical X, the typical magazine cover for this company, the typical action movie. And you're trying to find those core characteristics first, and say, now this is on average what an action movie is going to be. And then you try to determine, how do these parts work together? Why does the hero do this? Why is there a car chase? And then what does all this mean? And you put this together on your paper, you have a pretty good analysis. It is not evaluation. So this differs from the critique in that we're not seeking to give out whether we agree with something or not, or whether we want to expand on something, or develop it, or tweak it, or revise it. We are simply trying to uncover what's there, but on a deeper level than people usually think on concerning X.